Hello, second grade. Miss Abate here. Okay, so today's lesson in Unit 1, Week 5, we're going to work on our grammar skill, okay? Get us, learning a little bit more about hopefully a new topic. Maybe some of you guys already know this topic, but we're going to do lots of fun work with it today. So I hope that you are ready to learn and hope you got your listening ears on today, all right? So our grammar skill is something called possessives. Okay, possessives has a lot of S's in it. Okay, so it's kind of a big long word, possessives. Okay, now we're going to figure out what that means and how we can identify what a possessive is and how to write them down. Okay, so you need to have something to write with and something to write on. And like I just said, you got to have your listening ears on because we're going to go ahead and watch a video first to explain to us what a possessive is. Let's get started, class. Okay. So we're going to watch a brain pop this morning about learning about possessives. So first you're just going to listen and watch, okay? So hands are nicely in our lap or on our desk, whatever it is that our computer is sitting on. Ready? Here we go.
Hey Moby, are you ready to go bird watching? Hey, is that Mia's camera? Are you sure? What is a possessive noun? Well, a noun is a person, animal, place, thing, or idea. To possess means to have or own. A possessive noun shows that a noun has or owns something.
So I want to replay that. Okay, I want you guys to listen again. A possessive noun shows that a noun, like a person, place, thing, or idea, owns something. Okay, so a noun, a possessive noun, shows that a noun has or owns something. Okay, keep that in your head.
Moby, I'm pretty sure that's Mia's camera. How do you make singular possessive nouns? A singular noun names one person, animal, place, thing, or idea. The swan has a long neck. You can use a possessive noun to show that the swan possesses or has a long neck.
So watch what they do.
The swan's neck is long. To make a possessive noun, you add an apostrophe and an S. The chest of the robin is red. Here's how you'd write this sentence with a possessive noun. The robin's chest is red.
See, the robin owns or has that
Right,
red
Moby.
chest.
Possessive nouns can make sentences simpler or easier to understand. Moby's favorite bird is the bald eagle. Chris's favorite bird is the blue jay.
Be looking for those apostrophe S's.
If a singular noun ends in S, you can still add an apostrophe and an S to make it possessive. You can also add an apostrophe at the end of the word and leave out the extra S.
That's only if it ends in an
Iris
S.
has purple petals. The word iris ends in an S, so you can add an apostrophe and an S. Or you can just add an apostrophe at the end of the word to make it possessive. The iris's petals are purple. There are a lot of birds out here, Moby. How do you make...
All right, so we're going to pause there because it's going to get into something a little bit more detailed, okay? All right, so possessive nouns. Okay, it's if a noun, person, place, thing, or idea owns or has something. Okay, so we're gonna do some work with that. So I want you to make sure that you have your piece of paper or pencil in front of you or something to write with, something to write on, because we're gonna do a little bit of work with it, okay? So I first want you to just watch and listen, okay? So it's gonna take me a minute to write, so I do apologize, okay? All right, so we first have a sentence. Let's say the cat has green eyes. Okay, so if I want to make that sentence a possessive sentence, I can say the cat's eyes are green. So to make that a possessive sentence, the cat is the noun, right? So I'm going to add apostrophe S, the cat's eyes. Now, why do I do that again? It's because the cat owns or has the eyes, okay? So we're saying that these eyes belong to the cat. The cat's eyes. All right, I want you guys to write down this sentence with me. We are going to go ahead and say, the dog's bark is loud. So let's go ahead and start writing. The dogs, and what do we do to make this possessive, meaning the dog owns that bark or has that bark? Apostrophe S. The dog's bark is loud. Again, the dog owns or possesses the bark. So it's going to take you guys a little bit shorter of a time to write this than me. The dog's bark is loud. So we have that apostrophe S, possessive, okay? Next sentence that we're gonna write down, we're gonna say, Tim's book broke. So maybe he broke his book in half. So Tim's book broke. Tim's apostrophe S, because Tim owns or possesses the book. I know it takes me a little bit to write it down. Tim's book broke. All right, so I want to ask you guys a question about possessives, okay? So I want you to listen to the sentence that I'm going to say, okay? And then I'm going to ask you, what does the noun own or possess? So what am I saying by that? So remember, the cat's eyes. So cats has the apostrophe S because it owns the eyes or possesses the eyes. The dog's bark, apostrophe S. So that means that dog owns or possesses the bark. Tim's book broke. Tim is the noun. What does Tim possess or own? The book. Okay, so I want you to listen to the sentence, okay? Sarah's camera is on the table. Sarah's camera is on the table. So Sarah is going to be the apostrophe S. That's the noun of the sentence, right? Okay, so I want you to tell me or think about in your head, what does Sarah possess or own? Sarah's camera is on the table. So what do you think? Sarah's camera. She owns or possesses the camera. Okay, so guys, I think this is a really good introduction into possessives. I hope you guys really learned a lot from the brain pop and from this short little activity that we did. And please make sure that you come back for our next lesson. And we're going to do a little bit more work with possessives. And I'll see you guys next time.